Yo, what's going on everyone? It's TK and today we're gonna dive into CWL and give you some plannings on SUI LALO. So let's dive in and see what's up. Okay, we are here on the first base, and guys, I've already hit the attacks, but I wanted to showcase you the attacks and the plannings behind it, because usually that's not what I do with the SUI LALO on my legend attack, as you guys seen from before. But what is the plan here? So I'm gonna take my pen right here. So I'm looking for enemy queen or enemy RC, one of them. I usually choose the queen with the SUI or the RC with the SUI. Doesn't really matter that much. It's just about like which one you're more comfortable to dive into. So the queen is here. So what I do is I send the king right in here. So I'm going to funnel the king a bit on the right side. And then I want to send the queen around this area. So she funnels for that king as well. And then I can wall break to the eagle if I wall break here. That means, guys, if you take a closer look, if the wall breakers are a bit higher like there, this next wall break might target the air defense. You never know that. So you want to be a bit more kind of precise. You want to wall break a bit more to the left, so you can then go a bit more to the left and target the eagle nicer. So that's how I can simply put it for you. King will clear this area, queen will clear this area, and then move on to the eagle. One thing is good about the SUI LALO is that you can use the royal champion like the zap value you get with the zap LALO. So I'm gonna have the RC coming, getting the other multi-inferno or the sweepers or the scatter. She can keep moving on if we don't get that entire area with the loons. And then because of the royal champion, we're gonna LALO this side and go around the base just like that. Simple, I can put it for you. This base is a bit toxic because of the way the core is separated from the outside, and you're gonna see how we end up LALOing this. So let me play it, and we're gonna just keep watching this. One thing I do with the baby dragons is funnel the king first, and then I can funnel the queen later on if needed. Sometimes I don't really necessarily need to funnel the queen. Now, because the Teslas pop, I'm gonna wall break a bit higher, because that means if there was another Tesla here, or maybe somewhere around that other side I didn't take closer attention, the king could completely go fully out if you wall break more to the left. Look, he's going out. If there was one more Tesla, he would have keep going out, but because of the enemy queen, he comes back in and he's gonna get this area done. I didn't have the frozen arrow, which I usually do in Legends League, so now the queen is struggling a bit on the enemy king, so that's a bit unfortunate. Didn't want to invest a headhunter, so went with her ability. Wallbreaker for the eagle works really nice, and this is where we are done with the SUI. Gonna start the LALO, nicely done with the royal champion a bit higher up so she can move to the core if needed. Ice Hound is going to pop and freeze everything in this area. Blimp, second hound, headhunters, we're gonna haste through this air defense and get the hound to the other air defense as quickly as possible. Blimp going in, I'm gonna rage in away so we can use it in case some of my loons go into the core. I already dropped the poison in case you miss it on the town hall, because my king and the yetis are there. And look at the champion, it's doing a beautiful job in the core, adding more loons to the lower side. Baby dragon to get this wizard tower. It's unfortunate it was on the air defense area, but still, we are doing what we can. Now, I did lose a clone here because I thought I could have cloned nicely, but this is where it's getting a bit tricky. So you need to watch out with your spell placement. Champion with the ability is going to go to the scatter shot. Loons coming from the right side. I'm waiting to see which group to haste, and then I choose the right group. Clean up for that top hand side. I know the expo was locked on, but I just wanted to take some damage off the royal champion in case the expo locks back on, and that's how we got this base done. As I said, this was a very toxic base with a complete separation of the core than the base itself. You can see if your loons don't path properly, you might be in trouble, but you can see how we managed to send our SUI into the core a bit and help the RC get what the loons couldn't get. Next up, I have this box base ready for you. As you see, on Legends League, there is not many differences between the bases. It's all nearly the same with the double invisibility or the ring bases, but in the CWL is different. So I wanted to choose a box base so I can show you the plan. So the plan is I'm going to send the king right in here. So I need 2 loons on that because the baby dragon wouldn't be enough, as we got multi-archer towers and there might be Teslas, which I'm gonna spoil it. Yes, there was Tesla, so we have to go with loons and the baby dragon just to be sure. Now I'm gonna have the queen to come back down here. I did have 2 wall breakers, which Yeah, I forgot to change my army. I didn't need any single wall breaker, so it's completely swagged. I could have taken more loons or minions, and then we're gonna have a little funnel on here or here to get the queen. Go in for the scatter shot. King, I'm sending it to the town hall because there is more damage on the town hall, and the king can clear it a lot better than the queen with his gauntlet. Then you can see how we're gonna make a path. So this area will be kind of down, and then we have some buildings here which you can send. Let me actually change the color, the battle drill into this area, which I usually do. I usually drop the drill and the RC right behind each other to go for that area. They will clear this entire area and whatever is left, and look how beautiful. There will be a L-shaped Lalo just like that. This is not as beautiful as L shape, but you can see already the shape. That's what I mean. So we're gonna start the hound here, headhunters, second hound, then we're gonna pop warden ability, move to the other air defense. I can rage in the core because there is more higher HP defenses, and then add more loons to the side of the base like this, so we can get the main pack going to the core and going to the eagle, more loons on the wizard tower so the main pack doesn't move out, and then more loons on the lower side. That's basically the plan with the Lalo. So let's dive into this and see if everything actually went to plan, because you need to be careful. You absolutely need to be careful. Whenever there is a Tesla farm, you need to have your hand on the loons, just like this. I saw the Tesla farm, loon, baby dragon. Those were extra, but we got the funnel done. Otherwise, people forget that when you drop your king with one Tesla, your entire plan could go to shambles. So now king can walk in. I did drop a wall break, because I thought, yeah, if the queen comes back around, she can at least go back in. That's what my thought process was, but it's really swag wall breaker. Queen ability go off, king is going to go to the town hall, take it down, also take down the enemy king. Unfortunately, my queen, because of that wall break, actually did path quite bad. So drill for that side of the base. I dropped the champion in a way, this time I didn't drop it with the drill, but I usually do. I just don't hit box bases that often, so I forget as well. So it's normal. If you guys forget the plan, don't worry. Haste warden ability for this hound, more loons on the top side, more loons on these other defenses right here, and you can see the Yetis took down the scatter shot, champion in the core, going to be nice. Rage for those loons, another hound, and a few more loons on the lower side with the cleanup right behind every single group of loon I drop. We got this hound. I'm gonna haste again to the other air defense so we can drop more loons a bit quicker, but there was a lot of traps, so these hounds are getting absolutely demolished. And oh my god, there was a queen charge trap down there. There would be more red bombs, but we're gonna clone these loons, help the RC get down the monolith, freeze for that side, and then freeze for the lower side. Unfortunately, the loons didn't pass there, but we're still going to crush this space with that champion as well, and also my loons with one extra freeze. Simple as that. The plan didn't go perfect, right? Like the last hit, basically we lost the queen ability quite earlier, but the plan on this one was decent, but it didn't go perfect. This is what I mean. With the SUI LALO, you can clear it out. But with Zap LALO, if you miss a certain SUI, you might not have a chance of actually tripling that base. Now we're here on one of Bernal's attacks. Yes, we're doing the CWL with Dark on top, my friend Amin, and also Bernal. So let's see his Queen Charge Lalo, because this plan was quite nice, and he executed it pretty well. So I wanted to bring it for you. Queen with the Frozen Arrow, absolutely shredding the enemy queen. Mortar is meant for the scatter shot, so he's tanking the, I'm saying mortar, sorry, the flame flinger, so he's tanking the mortar itself. Queen nearly went through ability, poison for the rocket loons, and he sends the king, and then the king is meant for the other scatter shot, and now he has the RC to go in between them, but he's just waiting for the royal champion of the enemy to lock onto the queen, and you can see the timing already with that. He drops a skelly spell for the monolith, one hog rider to help the RC, double headhunter because, well, there is not many heroes he needs to get through, right? He already done with the air heroes, and the wall breaker for the king. He's gonna go in and get the scatter, another wall break for the queen, royal champion funneling the queen, meanwhile getting the value that the king cannot get from the other side of the wall. Flame flinger going decent. I don't know if he has rocket loons or super minions, but oh my god, that wall breaker is pretty well done and well placed. Loon going to the core will hopefully find a few traps for him, and this is where he knows everything went to plan nicely, so he can look around the area where he's gonna start the Lalo. Champion ability, Queen will take down the Town Hall and move forward. Rocket Loon and Yetis coming from the Flame Flinger. He's gonna follow the Yetis super quickly, so the Yetis go back, and now he can see with the Lalo, he's gonna spam them into the area with the rage spell, get through this area as quickly as possible, and he got 3 free spells for 3 single inferno, sorry, multi infernos. That's basically it. He's gonna freeze everything. He did miss on this inferno, but it's fine, you know, nothing too crazy. He still got the queen, which she can reach everything. This Lalo plannings on today's video, guys, in general, it was very refreshing, as in a way, like, you know, you usually see root rider spams, you usually see just air spams everywhere in legends and tournaments and CWL and everything. So I wanted to bring you a certain strategy that does take planning and does take more kind of skill to get through, but it's very enjoyable the moment you get it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon on the next one. So take care and peace.